Okay, so now that we have a mesh, we can go ahead and do the texturing for the mesh. Since I used a simple 2D shape, there's only a little bit of depth to it, so it didn't create, an actual spherical 3D shape, just because there's no shading or anything to this, so it doesn't know what the depth is. Therefore, it just created a certain depth to make it 3D. So it is meshed, less than 3,000 triangles. And now we can do the texturing. So we'll go into the workflow, create a new one. And for our image, we can use, let's see. Oh yeah, so in the run, it renders depth images as well. This is for the 3D meshing. It'll have render views here, and this helps with texturing later on, or a tiled view if you want to use that directly in the texture node itself, which we can do that. Actually, I'm going to show that in another video. Let's stick with just one image for now. I'm going to load this one. So you notice this image doesn't fit the shape. It's a rectangular image on its own. I'm just going to see how it works. So we'll go to the texture mesh node, not the apply texture, but the texture mesh. And we do that mainly because this mesh will not have the UV mapping on it yet. So this texture node is going to give it the UV mapping that it needs, which will create the map atlas that you can use in the other new node here, the apply texture one. So you attach your image, and then you grab a 3D mesh, which could be the current one. You can easily just load the current model, which we have now, and that would work. But if you want to find the model also, you go to your data folders into your workspaces, and you'll have a run folder that has your generated mesh in there. So I'm going to choose that and connect it here. And we'll finalize real quick with an add to scene, just because I like doing that out of habit to close. Decimate faces, you can do that if you wanted to. Say if we wanted 2,000 triangles even, or somewhere close to it. I believe it does its best. When I did my decimation, I used something from one of my SketchUp RB plugins that I used, so hopefully that's exact each time. For texture resolution, we're just going to go something very low for now. Reference images, we're only using one. On delighting, just because this is black and white, I should keep it off, but I'm going to turn it on just to see what it looks like. Diffusion steps, we'll just do 5 because we're recording. And the input mode is only a single image. We're not using a folder. And stick with diffusion for the texture method, because these two methods are in progress. They likely do not work yet. Alright, and that's it for setting up the texture node. You can go ahead and run that, and as before, you can make these visible in case you wanted to change any parameters in here, and then you just wait until that's done.